We're here with Noah, bro. First of all, I'm excited for this Black Adam. This is one of my most anticipated movies. So what was your initial reaction first when you got cast and they told you were going to be part of this project?
Oh, it was like bliss bomb went off inside of my chest. Can you imagine, bro? I've been imagining that I have superpowers my whole life. You know, when you're a younger kid, you're running around your room or recess and you pretend you have all these powers. And you know, when I got the call that they were considering me, I freaked out. And then when I got the call that they had chosen me, it was
done, bro.
Nuts.
That's amazing. So with that in mind, can you just talk about how you found the character, how you did study for the role, and a little bit about this version of Adam Smasher that we're going to see in the movie?
Totally. Well, you got to dive into the comics, right? I mean, sometimes for characters, there's no backstory, right? But we're lucky enough with the DC universe to have all this wealth of an encyclopedia to pull from. And when I went in and I looked at it, you know, you learn a lot about Adam Smasher's pedigree, right? His grandfather being a villain, but like a forced villain, and then kind of rectifying that, you find out about his godfather being, who we refer to as Uncle Al, you know, being a hero. He recognizes that, you know, he's got a lot to live up to, and maybe some that he wants to correct even, and there's like you know, it's a driving force for him, but also he's a young metahuman discovering what it means to be a superhero. Because when I went into the comic books, Adam Smasher is a fully fledged adult superhero. But in this movie, it's not quite his origin story, but it is still, he's in the nucleus of what it means. He's still just a meta kid that really wants to prove himself and become a superhero and figure out what that means.
And with that, you elaborate a little bit on that, because I feel like with the movies we've seen thus far, we haven't really dove into meta-humans. With that in mind, you get to find out a little bit more about how they got their powers and all that.
Absolutely, yeah. And when you figure out, you know, you actually understand that it's like a familial thing with Al, but with Maxine, with Quintessa's character, learning their stories. It's different, and it's a big moment for Albert when he learns that, which you'll see when you watch the movie. You dive into that, and I don't know, man. It's important. It's sweet, and something that, you know, kind of bonds them as well and gives a lot of perspective to Al.
God damn. And with the cast in general, just seeing y'all around here, seeing how y'all act on stage, laughing and shit like that. So what was the chemistry like in building that and just like forming that Justice Society family?
Man, we got so lucky. Pierce Brosnan playing Dr. Fate, Aldous Hodge playing Hawkman. I mean, what role models to begin with, right? Pierce and his massive career and his life experience and what he was able to impart on us and his like professionalism. Also Dwayne, obviously. But then you have Aldous too, who just kind of big brothered the whole thing, you know, and he worked his ass off. I'm telling you, he fought in the air, he fought on the ground, he fought everywhere. You know, I was showing up on days that I wasn't even working, and just watching him, watching Q, watching everybody do their thing. It was it's rare, you know. I feel like I've been very blessed in my career to work with incredible people that I've formed bonds with, and this is the exact same. You know, we're all friendly, we're all talking to each other, checking up on each other. We're seeing each other, hell, you know. And it's not just for promo; it's on and off screen. You'll see the chemistry.
And with that, so the last question, just I'm asking all of them. Like, when you say Shazam, it's supposed to give you the magical powers. Do you think if Kevin Hart said Shazam, it would make him taller, or if the magic wasn't strong enough, it would just be the same height? What are your thoughts on that, my guy?
Let's put him in the sequel and find out.
You heard it first. We're putting Kevin Hart in the Black Adam sequel just so we can see if he's gonna get taller or not. All right, man. I'm getting the Robert sign. Thank you, man. You have a great.